Coming up next on Auto Show TV, we check out the brand new redesigned Nissan Murano at Anchor. Casey Martin shows us the 2015 Honda Accord Hybrid. We have some great deals this week in Best Buys, some helpful info to make sure your car starts on these cold winter mornings. And Victoria checks out the new 2015 RAV4 at Colonial. All that and more next on Auto Show TV.
Murano. Okay. Murano. Okay. Ready.
It's Auto Show TV.
Good morning, thanks for joining us. Today we come to you from Anchor Nissan, where they have some terrific deals here in January. Hey, the Super Bowl is still a week away, so why not think about cars this morning? Getting a new one or keeping the one you have running properly. And if you're having a hard time starting your car on these cold mornings, stay with us because Chris Benoit's going to be joining us a little later to talk to us about that. Meantime, here in the showroom, people are coming in to get their first look at the all-new 2015 Nissan Murano.
Good morning. There's a buzz here at Anchor Nissan in North Smithfield because the all-new 2015 Murano has arrived. And today, Auto Intelligence gives you your first look. The redesigned Murano for 2015 is stylish, loaded with safety technology, and a bit more roomy for passengers and cargo. It comes standard with a V6 engine and available with either front wheel or all-wheel drive. But it's some new technology that makes the drive so nice, like zero-gravity seats, Bluetooth, and an available Bose audio system. Nissan has scored high marks with the smart, safe, and practical 2015 Murano. Eric is joining us this morning. Eric, the Muranos have finally arrived. Are you guys excited?
We're very excited. We've been waiting all year for this to happen. It's finally arrived, and we have a nice one here to show you guys.
I've heard that it's completely redesigned for 2015.
Absolutely. It's head to toe, everything from the V-shaped front end, the rear tail lights, the fuel economy. So one of the things you'll notice is the V-motion front grille. It's been redesigned. The LED headlights that are in the front. You'll even notice down below here, that's where you're going to have a lot of technology coming in for safety reasons as well as the cruise control. We'll get to that in a minute. Now that we're behind it, you're going to notice a lot of redesigns with the spoiler, the V-shaped tail lights. Those are LED as well. On the Platinum, you also have the power liftgate, so all of a touch of a button can bring your liftgate up and down. You can actually control this to be set at a certain height. So in the rear, you've increased the rear cargo space to almost 40 cubic feet, and the entire dimensions inside the vehicle is almost 148 cubic feet. So the size has increased to make it a lot more comfortable and a lot more usable space. You'll also notice in the back here, there's 12-volt outlets. You can even see that over on the side, there's little tie-down areas, so you can tie down different parts of your cargo and things like that, so they're not moving all the way around. Another really neat feature is right over here, for the rear seats. If you want to grab that lever right over there and just give it a pull, and you can bring your 60-40 split seats down all by the pull of a lever. And then the little button that's right above it, we can actually do a power return. These features are also in the front driver's side, so even if you're sitting inside the vehicle, you can still bring your seats right back up. You'll also know that the rear seats also have reclining back seats. If you give that tether a little pull, you'll be able to lean her back. How's that?
Very comfy. Almost as comfy as my couch.
A couple other things that you'll notice too, if you look in that center console, you have the rear USB port for any kind of connectivity, and you'll also notice high and low for the rear heated seats.
Very nice.
So if you've ever driven a Nissan, you'll notice right off the bat that the start button has been repositioned from over here next to the steering column. And that'll light up all of your displays as well as start the vehicle. Over here on the right-hand side of your steering wheel is the cruise control as well as the new intelligent cruise control, which will start braking if you get too close to another vehicle that might be at a slower speed than what your original cruise speed or cruise control speed was set at. And there is 3 different levels that you can have that cruise control stop from being far away, medium, or even closer to you, depending on your traffic conditions.
Now let's talk about our entertainment system here that we have.
So we're listening to the Bose audio system in the Platinum trim level, but you'll also notice the extra wide 7-inch screen. Everything's very easy to see, daytime, nighttime, as well as it's all touchscreen, They did a great job with the luxury look of the shift knob with the chrome as well as the gray wood trim. You'll also notice this has the front heated and cooled seats, so you can do air-conditioned seats or heated seats for both driver and passenger. There's the obvious 6 standard airbags that come out of the top for the curtains. You have your front airbags. You've got your side airbags. The new airbags that came out in the Murano are now knee airbags, so there's several airbags to protect the occupants inside the vehicle. Another nice safety feature too is with the navigation system, you'll get the forward collision braking system. So if the vehicle notices that you're too close to a vehicle, it'll come to a slower stop or an abrupt stop for emergency use. You have a huge window up above us. The dual panoramic sunroof is fully motorized. The front glass will actually come up and over, and it's actually a couple inches bigger than the previous model too. One of the things you'll notice with the new camera system is that not only can you get the around view monitor over here on the right hand side, when you're in park or drive, you can actually see what's in front of you. And if anything happened to move while we were in forward, these screens would light up yellow depending on where something's moving, whether it's a bouncing ball, a little kid, or a bicyclist or anything like that. Another nice feature too, if you're anything like me, when you're doing parallel parking up against a sidewalk or curb, over here will help you to stay far enough away from the curb, not too close to the curb, so that you're not ruining those nice rims that you have on your Murano. A lot of nice things about the new Murano is even on the S trim level or the entry level Murano, the standard features are just out of control. You're gonna get the backup camera, you're gonna have the Bluetooth hands-free, you're going to have the streaming audio via Bluetooth. You're also gonna have the dual climate control or his and hers climate control. The acoustic windows is another thing that's going to come standard in all trim levels. There's a new material inside all these windows to help damper the amount of sound that you're getting from the outside noise. So it creates a nice, quiet cabin feel. So you really need to come on down and drive this Murano to really appreciate it. We're open 7 days a week, and we're easily located right on Route 146 in North Smithfield, Rhode Island.
Now it's Auto Show TV's Best Buys. We search for the best cars in the market and tell you where to find the deals. We found 2 ways to save on the head-turning 2015 Chrysler 200. Elmwood in East Providence has discounted it $5,000. You can buy it for $19,999 or lease for $139 a month for 36 months. That's a terrific deal on a really nice car, the Chrysler 200 at Elmwood. Another top-selling mid-size leader you may be considering is the 2015 Toyota Camry. Colonial Toyota is offering the Camry LE at $188 a month lease payment with 0 down. Under $200 a month and 0 down on a new Camry at Colonial in Smithfield. Great deal. One of America's most highly rated midsize sedans is the Chevy Malibu, and Cerrone's has like-new 2014 Malibus. These are programmed vehicles that were $24,000 for just $14,999. Bluetooth, 5-star crash rating, comfort, and up to 33 mpg. $14,995 for the Malibu at Cerrone's in South Attleboro. If you're looking at Honda this month, we recommend you go to Majestic Honda in either Lincoln or West Warwick. Get a 2015 Accord LX with 0 down payment, 0 security deposit, 0 due-it lease signing, $219 a month for 36 months. That's such a no-brainer for a brand new Accord at Majestic. Here's a deal on a car that's maybe underappreciated, but it's a great little car. 2015 Dodge Dart. It was good enough for Tom Brady. Elmwood Dodge has the sporty Dart SXT with sunroof, dual exhaust, and great appointments. Buy it for $19,999. That's a savings of $4,000 at Elmwood. Thinking a smaller sedan with great gas mileage and lots of technology, the 2015 Honda Civic should be high on your list. Majestic Honda has a $189 a month lease on the Civic LX. That's with 0 down, 0 due-it signing. Bluetooth, rear view camera, and more. $189 a month for the Civic at Majestic. Cerrone's in South Attleboro has added to his lineup of great deals on program vehicles. They have the peppy and practical 2014 Chevy Sonic for just $11,995. It has a few miles, but it's like new, great gas mileage, remote start, Bluetooth, $11,995 for the Sonic at Cerrone's. Another minivan that Auto Show TV loves and you can get for a great discount now is the 2015 Chrysler Town & Country. Save almost $6,000 and buy it for $25,999 or lease for $159 a month for 36 months. You'll love it, so will your kids. This deal is at Elmwood Auto Group in East Providence. Those considering a minivan but still not sure, go to Majestic Honda. Learn about and test drive the 2015 Honda Odyssey. I think you really like it. Right now, Majestic has a great Odyssey lease. $309 a month with 0 down, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. That's an excellent deal. Finally, if you're thinking SUV crossover at a low price, you can score a great deal on the 2015 RAV4 LE all-wheel drive. Colonial Toyota in Smithfield is leasing this RAV with 0 down for just $208 a month. The RAV is an Auto Intelligence favorite, and it's a great low price right now at Colonial. And that's Auto Show TV's Best Buys. Next up, starting your car on these cold mornings, you're watching Auto Show TV.
The official auto loan provider of Auto Show TV is Navigant Credit Union for all your new, used, and classic car and truck financing needs.
You love everything about your new ride. It smells so good. But maybe you could be paying a little less for it. It's not too late, you know. Let Navigant Credit Union take a look at your rate. We could help you refinance and maybe save you a little every month. What could you do with the extra money? Road trip, maybe? Navigant Credit Union. Enjoy life's journey.
If you'd like more information about any of the dealers and deals you've seen on today's show, or would like to view previous episodes of Auto Show TV, go to our website, theautoshow.tv.
If you've been in an accident, you need your car fixed quickly and hassle-free, and more importantly, repaired to pre-accident condition. Auto Intelligence provides a list of 5-star recommended collision repair shops in Rhode Island and southeastern Mass. These shops utilize the latest technology and industry standards and adhere to our strict code of ethics and business practices. They have earned a place on our recommended list. Automotive information, research, and recommendations. Find it all at autointelligence.org.
Did you know Chevy Sonic has great gas mileage, Bluetooth, remote start, and tons of room? Chevy Sonic was on my wish list, and at $11,995, now it's in my driveway. $11,995 only at Cerrone's.
We're back on Auto Show TV and joined by Chris Benoit at Anchor Auto Group. Chris, we want to tap into your expertise a little bit. These cold winter mornings, normally people's cars start every day, and then all of a sudden some morning it won't turn over. What's going on here?
Well, the winter tends to really take its toll on batteries. The process by which a battery generates electricity slows down and gets further taxed, so it loses its charge more quickly and it doesn't generate it as quickly. So what we find is vehicles with maybe shorter driving distances, or you don't use it quite as much, or there's a lot larger draw also with the heated seats and the heat and all the other defrosters and everything going on. So we find that we get a lot more calls on dead batteries in the winter.
What about the old adage of letting the car warm up for 5 or 10 minutes before you go in the morning? Is that still a good idea?
Yeah, I think it's a decent idea from the perspective of letting the fluids in the vehicle get up to operating temperature, the transmission fluid and the oil get up into the engine and get everything going, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes on a very, very cold day. But from the battery's perspective...
Not 10 or 15 like some people do, right?
No, that you don't need to do that. From the battery's perspective, it charges when the alternator actually charges the battery. So the battery gets the car started, but once you're going, it's the alternator that powers the vehicle, some of the systems in the vehicle, as well as charging the battery. So to the extent, the higher the RPMs, when you're under load driving the vehicle, it actually charges the battery more than sitting in your driveway.
So on these really, really cold mornings, what is actually happening to the battery?
Well, without going too tech on us, the process by which it generates electricity slows down. It's a chemical reaction, and that chemical reaction slows down. And to sort of just put some loose numbers around it, at freezing temperature, you lose about 1/3 of your starting power. At 0 degrees, you lose 50% of your starting power. And that isn't from the number, that's a fully charged battery. So if you've got a 3/4 battery starting, sort of to begin with, maybe a 3-year-old battery, and you're on a 0 degree day, you've lost 50% of a 3-year-old battery. You may not have enough to start.
Chris Benoit, thanks very much.
Pleasure.
We enjoyed it.
All right. Excellent.
Very good. Good stuff here at Anchor Auto Group. So car shoppers want it all these days, a car that has plenty of room, all the new technology and safety, and not good but great gas mileage. Take a look at this, the 2015 Honda Accord, one of the top-selling mid-size cars in America. Now, what if I told you that this Accord delivers 50 mpg city? Well, it does, because it's a hybrid. This Accord Hybrid looks exactly like the gas-powered Accord, all the safety, creature comforts, technology, the room of a mid-size, but this Accord is powered by gas and electric. We're joined by Casey Martin here at Majestic Honda in Lincoln. So the Accord comes as a hybrid. Isn't that kind of like the cherry on top of the sundae?
It is, John. A lot of people don't realize that not only can you get a regular Honda Accord, which gives you all the great Honda Accord qualities, but it is available as a hybrid as well that gives you absolutely incredible gas mileage.
Well, let's talk about it. Show us around here. What are we looking at?
This is the newest Honda Accord Hybrid. It's a 2015 model, and it has the most advanced hybrid motor that Honda's ever produced.
So here's your 4-cylinder gas engine. Here's the electric part of it.
That's correct,
Okay.
and there's a lot more to it inside that we can't show here, but essentially the gas motor drives a giant generator. The generator creates electricity, and the electric motor actually drives the car.
Now, other than this Accord as a hybrid, it's really just an Accord. All the safety, all the other technology, all the other creature comforts inside pretty much mirror the gas-powered Accord, correct?
You are absolutely correct. If you were to get into, if we close this hood, you're driving a Honda Accord. So not only does it give great ride quality, handles great, it's still a Honda Accord. So it's
Same get-up, same performance.
It's actually, it accelerates maybe even a little quicker than the standard 4-cylinder because the electric motor generates torque immediately. So as soon as you hit the pedal, it's got full torque to the wheels.
Yeah.
So it's actually a fun car to drive.
I do see one difference, this nice blue trim here on the grille.
Absolutely. It's on the grille in the front. It's also in the back in the tail lights. It's just to help differentiate it from the standard Honda Accord.
So is the hybrid Accord a little more expensive? Of course it is, right, Casey? Because it's got the electric part of the whole configuration here.
Exactly, and the largest cost of the hybrid technology is still the battery. The lithium-ion battery pack is very expensive to produce, as well as the additional electronics for the generator and, of course, the electric motor. But most of that extra cost you should recoup over the life of the vehicle. Again, if you're a commuter who drives high mileage and stuck in stop-and-go traffic a lot, the almost double gas mileage should give you a good return on your investment. All the hybrids have the same style, 17-inch wheel, which is unique to the hybrid.
Yep.
But they're all 17s. Again, being the EXL model, it has some of the features that we've discussed in prior episodes. It does have the lane watch system. It has the directionals built into the headlight for an additional safety feature. It has the lane departure warning camera. And then the model above this one does have the newest feature, which is the adaptive cruise control.
Which is down here, correct?
That's correct.
Yep.
It has an actual radar unit in the car that measures the distance of the vehicles in front of you.
Yeah. And it's got the keyless.
It does. This model has the push-button start with the keyless entry, so you don't have to remove your key from your pocket or purse.
Casey, let's fire it up here because I'd like the viewers to see the instrument panel all lit up.
You got it, John. If I hit the start button one again, it is a push start. It just turns on the basic features of the car.
Yep.
But if you hold the brake and hit it again, the car will start. As you can tell on the display, there's a lot of information up here. The first thing you'll notice is the flower in the upper left, which is the Econ button that we just watched before. We can turn that on or off. For the most part, we recommend you leave it on, of course. That's what gives you this little item in the front of the instrument panel, which is a little car. That little car is going to tell you or show you how you're driving.
Yep.
If you're driving aggressively, the little car will move up and it'll turn blue, showing you're accelerating too quickly.
Green is good, blue is bad.
The idea is to not only is the technology in the car giving you the great fuel economy, but it's trying to teach you to be a better driver.
Great. Is there anything here that's going to tell the driver whether it's in gasoline mode or electric mode?
There is. When you go through the display here, there's a lot of different screens, but one of them, as we go through them all, is right here. Now, the two outside icons are actually your tires.
Yep.
The upper one is supposed to be an engine, and the bottom
That one there, yeah.
and the bottom one is the battery.
Yep.
As you drive, it's going to show you, and the car just shut off because we were idling for too long.
This car is so smart.
Now it's going to run only, as you can tell, the AC is still on. It's using the electric power from the battery to keep the AC running and keep the car going. So again, as you accelerate now, depending on how quickly you're accelerating, it's either going to draw the power from the battery, from the generator, which the motor's powering the generator,
Right.
or from both. So as you're driving, it's actually going to show you where the power is going to move the wheels.
So you never have to guess, it's right in front of you.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And also when you're braking, it does have regenerative braking. So as you apply the brakes, it spins the generator to actually recharge the battery. And it'll show you that as well.
This really is some impressive technology. Now, I know you don't have a ton of the hybrid because they don't make that many, but you do have some, 14s and 15s?
I do. I have a couple 14s left over that Honda has put a great incentive on, and they're offered for a great price. And this is actually our first 15 model that came in. It is identical to the 14, so if you're looking for a great deal, one of the leftover 14s is available.
2 locations of Majestic Honda.
Absolutely. I have cross alignment to Majestic North in Lincoln, Rhode Island, and we have our other location in West Warwick on Route 2.
Next, Victoria looks at the RAV at Colonial. You're watching Auto Show TV.
The next time you fake wearing your seatbelt, remember this. Cops have been trained to spot seatbelt violations even at night. And they don't give out fake tickets. Day or night, click it or ticket.
Hey, Jeff here at Village Motors with exciting news. We have over 100 vehicles in stock, all competitively priced and come with an additional 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Here's an example. Purchase this Toyota Solara with 76,000 miles and you'll have coverage till 2018 or 176,000 miles. So hurry down, pick your vehicle, and add an additional 5 years and 100,000 miles to its current mileage. So visit us and experience why we have become Rhode Island's largest certified pre-owned dealer. Village Motors, a higher standard in pre-owned vehicles.
You love everything about your new ride. It smells so good. But maybe you could be paying a little less for it. It's not too late, you know. Let Navigant Credit Union take a look at your rate. We could help you refinance and maybe save you a little every month. What could you do with the extra money? Road trip, maybe? Navigant Credit Union. Enjoy life's journey.
This morning on Auto Show TV, we get the help of our Toyota experts here at Colonial Toyota in Smithfield for an up-close look at the smart and sensible 2015 RAV4. The newest generation RAV is the most stylish yet, but it's not just the good looks that make it one of America's top-selling small SUV crossovers. The RAV4 is loaded with safety features and amenities like available dual-zone climate control, smart key system, Bluetooth, and even reclining rear seats. It's a great ride, practical, and getting better every year. Joining us this morning is Amanda Sperry. Amanda, so this is the Limited. It's the top of the line, right?
Yes, this is the Limited, which we will be looking at today. The RAV4 also comes in 3 different trim levels. It starts as a base model LE, comes in mid-grade XLE, and the Limited as we have here. The RAV4 is a 4-cylinder all-wheel drive vehicle. It has 176 horse with 172 foot-pounds of torque. It also has excellent fuel economy, achieving 22 city and 29 highway. So with this smart key system that the Limited comes standard with, you actually have touch sensors on your door handles where you never have to actually take this key out of your pocket or pocketbook. You can literally just get in this vehicle with an ease of just opening the door and closing it. And then you can also lock it just by pressing the ribs right on the door handle.
That's great.
Very
I'm always
convenient.
fumbling for my car keys.
I know, right? So once again, with the smart key system, all you have to do is just touch the back and it automatically lifts the tailgate for you. You do also have controls on the key to pop the trunk as well, and also a one-touch button up top to close it, which is very convenient. So let's take a look in the back here. As you can see, we have tons of cargo capacity. Your spare tire is going to be located right underneath with all the pieces that you need to change a flat.
Convenient.
Right. Now Toyota does come with Toyota Care, which is 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first, of complimentary oil changes, tire rotations, 160-point inspection, fluid top-off refill, as well as 2 years and limit miles of roadside assistance. Why don't we go ahead and start the vehicle up?
All right.
Excellent. So we're going to take a look at the controls. We'll start over on your door panel. Actually, we have power windows, power locks, power window child safety locks, as well as 2 memory seats. So you can save it for yourself or a significant other. in your perfect setting.
Good, because I hate it when my boyfriend gets in and messes all my mirrors up.
I know the feeling. Now, this vehicle also comes equipped with automatic lights as well as fog lamps too, which is very convenient, so you never have to touch that at all. They'll just do their own thing.
That's great.
On the left-hand side of your steering wheel, you're going to have all of your audio controls. And the right-hand side, we're going to have our Bluetooth controls, and we're also going to have a display button, which is going to activate the LCD screen under your speedometer. It's going to give you all of your trips, fuel economy, miles per gallon as you're driving. We also have our audio over here. It's all touchscreen, which most Toyotas are coming equipped with that as standard, but this actually has navigation as well because it is the limited model. So to get to our navigation, we're going to go ahead and hit apps and then hit navigation. So it's all laid out nice and simple.
That's great. Now, is it also voice activated?
It is also voice activated. That integrates with the Bluetooth, so you can actually give it commands to go to destinations as you're driving.
Great. It's a good safety feature.
It sure is. Now, we also have other features and apps as well. We have our Eco, which is going to give us a 5-minute fuel consumption record. And we can also check out past records as well. We can update them and start new ones. So we always know what we're getting for MPG in the vehicle.
That's good.
Now we can also customize our home screen. Right now we have it as audio. Right here would show speed dials once there is a phone connected, and then our map. We can change it into a 2-panel, or we can keep it as a 3-panel. Now, moving down below, we're going to have all of our air controls. Everything is conveniently located and very simple to use. We have dual climate temperature control. That starts in the XLE to the limited grade, and that's going to allow us to have different temperatures for driver and passenger.
Now, I noticed that our seats are leather. Do they happen to be heated?
They are leather and they are heated. All your heat controls are going to be under here for driver and passenger. You have 2 controls, high and low, for each seat, which is pretty nice, especially for the winter.
Yes.
Now, we also have Eco Mode and Sport. Eco Mode is going to help you achieve better fuel efficiency in city driving. Sport is essentially going to give you a sportier ride. It'll stiffen the steering in the vehicle. So, 2 different ways to drive the RAV4 to make it more convenient for you. So Victoria, as you can see, the 2015 Toyota RAV4 is a totally versatile vehicle. It is fit for all different types of buyers. We have plenty here at Colonial Toyota to choose. Just visit our website at colonialtoyota.com. You can take a look at all of our inventory right online and give us a call, and we'll definitely be able to help you out and find the right RAV for you. Come join us here at Colonial Toyota for a great experience under our Gateway to Savings. So make us your last stop for your best deal. Colonial.
Before we wrap it up, we want to give you one last look at this beautiful new 2015 Nissan Murano. If you want to take it for a test drive or for more information, you can certainly come here to Anchor Auto Group in North Smithfield. I'm John Coletto. Have a safe week on the roads, everybody. Don't drink and drive, and don't text and drive.
This has been Auto Show TV, produced in cooperation with Auto Intelligence. Thanks to our participating dealers and sponsors. This has been Auto Show TV.